Finally got fixes for the recent kits that we got, plus some more mods to add into your game, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first one is, of course, another main menu. I love main menus, so I will always try and show you guys new ones that I find, but this one was Northern Lights, and I absolutely love the Northern Lights, and it kind of gives like a Christmassy feel, but I could see myself using this any time of the year just because they're so pretty. So you can now make your main menu like Northern Lights themed if you wanted to. Anyways, let's get into the video. All right, so for our second mod, it is different from the kits mods that I have, but I just wanted to show you guys this because this is 42 careers that you can add into your Sims 4 game by Midnight Tech. These are more like storytelling, semi-active careers, but who's gonna say no to more career opportunities in The Sims? So let me show you those careers. So we know the drill. You want a career, you go to your career panel and you click join a career. All right, so now that we're in the career UI menu, we can scroll down and they should be like highlighted with the new ones or like the ones I haven't played yet, but they should be right here in the storytelling career pack. So this is a little bit easier than having it like all on your career UI panel because it could get too much. So having this in a little bundle, in my opinion, is a lot better than having to scroll through all of those. So it says select a career now. Hi Yvette, ready to embark on the brand new career. Grab yourself the role of your dreams now. So here we go to the second career panel, and basically you can choose from all these careers. I believe it's like a 1-star career level, so you're not having to do like too many promotional stuff. So that's nice, and it just gives your Sims a little bit more, you know, jobs in The Sims, obviously. And I love it because we don't have a lot of jobs in The Sims. I think given that I do have a real estate license, like a realtor license, I'm going to click on this. So now that I'm in this career, I'm gonna click on this with UI cheats and see if I can promote it. Oh, we can. So you can still get promotion. It's a 1-level career. That is so nice. And at any time, if you wanted to change, you know, your career branch, you can do that with one of her mini mods that I'll have linked on my Patreon to go to Midnight Tech's page to make sure you're downloading everything correctly. Maybe she could do like a copywriter thing. And you also get actions on like the computer, and with her career she can review career options or write a creative copy. If we go back to another career, let's just say maybe architect, she can go to her computer and have like planned building projects. There's different options depending on what career you're in. I'm gonna have Yvette quit her job now because we don't need her. No, I don't need her to find a job. I need her to quit her job. Okay. To not need you in a job right now. I was just trying to show everyone what you could do. Yes, she can quit. Okay, and I think there's also options on the mailbox that I forgot to show, but that's okay. You guys get the gist of what I was trying to do. Whoa, that's a cool way to do a garage. Lil Simsy is brilliant because Lil Simsy made this house. My next mod to grace your computers. I could have sworn that when Kitchen Clutter Kit came out, they made this caddy functional. No, they did not. 6MCC made it functional, so now you can actually place your appliances on there. Let's say you didn't have that much counter space, got the caddy to kind of add some counter space, and you were like, oh, I want to put a microwave on there. Apparently, with the old one, you couldn't. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So we have the custom content one, and then we have like the regular one right here. I'm gonna go back into this one. You can't put anything on top of it, but this one you can. I do not know why that was made the way it was with the kit. Like, they should have made it functional because that would make more sense for Kitchen Clutter to actually clutter the Culinary Caddy. Like, I don't understand why that wasn't made a thing, but thank you to Sixum for making it what it should have been, which was the ability to clutter said caddy. I mean, the kit was named Kitchen Clutter, and for some reason they wanted to limit how much we could clutter, but you can literally. All right, so I actually wanted to decorate it like how you probably would decorate it. I went with like a espresso machine, I think this is, and then like the hot cocoa thing that we got, but I put some flowers down to really kind of make it look like it is a part of this kitchen. You can literally have like a little kitchen nook in your house, so definitely highly recommend recommend to download this because it just makes it actually playable, and we need more functional things in The Sims. Now moving on to the restoration kit, which SixumCC did give us some more objects for this that I'm going to run you through in the garage. So first off, apparently these shelves were not made to have like the functional items from the actual restoration kit that we got. Now, I'm not talking about this stuff that I have on here to like make it like lived in. I'm talking about the actual like appliances. Apparently you couldn't put them on here, which I do remember that. So like if I take this coffee maker, I can put it on there and then actually do the restoration stuff as well as like the microwave. I can put it on there. So at least it's not like on the floor or in the way. You can have it propped up here. Obviously the fridge is not going to go on there. That is too big of an item to do. But there's also some other features as well. I kind of colored them differently for Sixum's pieces, but he made these two that are functional now where you can actually purchase upgrade parts on them. So you don't have to buy it from the computer, as well as the tall one as well. So you have the little toolbox and the bigger toolbox. You can also place this on the big toolbox. He's got this as well, which is like a cluttered version. And then there's one that is not a cluttered version that I placed down so you guys can see. So this one, essentially, you can craft furniture. You can also craft a sculpture on there as well if you're level 10 in handiness. As well as you can do the same thing with this one. It's just not cluttered. So if you wanted a cleaner look, you could have that. I also put some of his clutter items that he had down here. So like he had this one, I think this was already there, but that's like storage you could put in there. And then this was already here as well. So that's pretty much everything I'm pretty sure I got, hopefully. Because these were all the items. Oh, and I forgot the tool cases. The tool cases are also right there. So can't really do anything with those. You have some extra stuff in here, and then as well as the more functional objects for restoration kit, which should have been done. This should have, what Sixum did for this kit should have been done with The Sims. And Yvette's just dancing it out. She's not a thought, not a care in the world that we were short-handed with these kits. Now, I do want to clarify, I love the idea of these kits. I loved it when I came out. There was just a few tweaks that I had, and these tweaks have been now fixed by modders. But it just goes to show, it's like, is it that difficult to make things a bit more functional in the game and not just throwing out items that we can't really use? I love the idea for both of these kits. I'm glad to see we have some more functionality with them. Now, moving on to another mod within the restoration kit. I was shocked. Words cannot express how, like, taken aback I was at how long the restoration process is. Now, granted, in real life, it does take, a minute or two to restore an appliance. This whole kit was based off of restoration. I get that. 8 hours in The Sims, though, if you're playing The Sims and you got a busy lifestyle, 8 hours is just too much, okay? We don't have enough seconds in a Sims day. So, thanks to this mod, the restoration is now a faster process, cutting it down to about 1 to 2 hours instead of the 8 hours that we normally had to sit through with this kit. Hence why I put down those two appliances, because I'm going to have Yvette come in. She's level 10 in handiness, so this should be a walk in the park. She can go ahead and restore it. She's doing this at 7:45 p.m. I'm going to triple speed this. Okay, so she finished that, and it was like less than an hour. I'm going to have her do the microwave too. Stop. Where'd you get that soccer ball from, Yvette? She's like, I don't want to work. Yeah, so I think she started this around 8:30, so this shouldn't take too much longer, but this actually makes it to where you can actually have a business. So if you wanted to sell these appliances with the business and hobbies pack that we got, because motherload season, this can actually make it a more profitable business, because there's no way you can make that profitable if it takes you 8 hours. See, it's now 9:12 p.m. She did 2 of those things, and like triple half the time of what it would have taken to do 1 of those. The biggest test, though, we'll do this now since I'm in here. Let's test out the refrigerator and the stove. Let's really test out how fast this takes. We're now 9:30. Okay. Literally took her like less than an hour to do that. Now the stove. And then you could like use them or you can sell them. in your business store. Because what I've learned is if you restore them and you try and sell them back into build/buy mode, they are the same price, which I think is a little ridiculous, but that's not my main concern. I just don't think it would be a useful business with the restoration if it took that long, in my opinion. So now you can actually pop these appliances out and hopefully sell them and go your merry way. So there we go. Now it's working. So that's all the mods that I have for you guys today, but I think it is a win-win for... Oh, are you going to go to the bathroom or are you just staring? She's just staring at photos. I'm going to let her do her thing. I will say one more thing about the restoration kit. I know this is probably a lot, and because it's a kit, we probably wouldn't have not gotten it, but I do wish that there were more things that we could restore, like different items, or at least have a debug to, like, run down an appliance and then be able to restore it and all of that stuff. I think it would be fun that way. Granted, it was a kit, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I still like the idea. Hopefully, these mods make you more motivated to maybe play with the restoration kit, as well as the kitchen clutter. Now you can actually have a working caddy. So let me know which one was your favorite down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Also, if you want to see more Sims 4 content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those push notifications so you never miss another video or live stream. We go live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And with that being said, happy simming, and I will see you all tomorrow for our live stream.